Gaming chairs. They look cool, and that's most of the reason people buy them. I've had this gaming chair, been using it for somewhere around 3 years or so. It's the Fortnite Omega Chi something. I didn't get it because of Fortnite, I just got it because it was orange and I like the color orange. I think the retail value is something like $200. However, I got it on sale for about $90, most of the reason that I got it. And it served me okay the past few years. I think it looks cool. However, there's a lot of problems with these racing style gaming chairs that I'm gonna go into. And I recently switched to a Steelcase Leap V2, which this chair is a little more expensive. Brand new, costs somewhere around $1,400. However, you can get them renewed for a lot cheaper. That's actually how I got this one. This was only about $400, so it was a lot cheaper. I'm gonna make a video later about getting a renewed type of chair, but link to where I got it is in the description. But I'll talk a little bit more about this chair later. Let's start with the gaming chair. Now, these chairs were modeled sort of after race car style chairs, which are not made for comfort and seating for long periods of time. They're made to keep you safe in case you get in a car accident. And you're probably not going to be driving around in this chair. It's got sort of a bucket style seating, so when you sit down in it, you kind of are just like encapsulated by it. Is that the right word? It's sort of like you sit down in the chair and you're in that spot rather than like being one with the chair. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Now, this particular chair has a tiny bit of lumbar support right here, but because it's foam, it doesn't really have a ton of support. It's kind of like you're supporting it just as much as it's supporting you. A lot of these type of chairs have a small pillow that kind of goes around here that you can move up and down to kind of support your back there, but this one does not. And even those pillows are not great because you kind of just squish into them and they really don't provide a ton of support. It's better than nothing, but not by much. The other problem I have with this chair is because the seat pan is just basically so long that to sit on this chair with your back against it, your arm ends up being so far back that you can't even like reach the mouse comfortably. So as someone with horrible posture, I end up kind of scooching forward a little bit and then I end up sitting like this. I almost never was against the back. The arms also don't have any movement to them. They're kind of locked in this position, and that's because the seat reclines so it kind of goes with it, which other office chairs do not do. That's really kind of a gaming chair exclusive to go all the way back, and I'll show that in a little bit. But the problem is they're sort of locked in this position and it's not that comfy. I would like them a little bit closer to me. This just feels a little too far out. So there's really not much customization outside of the seat height and the reclining option. So really after about an hour or so, I would generally feel like really stiff. And right now the chair is about as flat as it can go. It's not like I have it lean back or anything. Like this is as much as it goes forward. So it looks cool, but just not really ergonomic. So now onto the Steelcase Leap V2. The first time I sat in it, I was completely blown away because the comfiest way to sit in this chair is with pretty good posture. And that's because of the adjustable lumbar support and the adjustable seat depth. So you can actually move the seat forward and backwards to your liking, so I actually have it a little bit closer to the back. So when I sit down in it, I can have my back against it and still be able to like use my mouse comfortably. And you can also adjust the armrests a lot. You can take them, turn them, move them forward, backward a little bit. You can also adjust how high they are. So you have a ton of customizable options on this chair. But the best part of this chair is the lumbar support. This is an absolute game changer that I didn't even realize that I needed. This has a completely adjustomizable lumbar, so you can move it up and down, and you can also move how far out you want it. And it fits perfectly with my back. So the comfiest way to sit in this chair is with pretty good posture, as you can see here. Like, it's hard for me to do this in this chair. Like, my back naturally wants to sit like this, and I've never had a chair like that before, but it's because I've pretty much been using gaming chairs for the last few years. And you can also kind of lean back a little bit in the seat, and you can also change how much pressure it takes to move it back, which is really nice. So you can still lean back, not as far back as the other chair. And that really is one of the only features you get on a gaming chair that you don't get on an office chair, is the ability to do this. And you also have this little guy that flips up on this chair, so I can put my feet up. And this is actually a little scary, but I can put my feet up and lie back. So I don't have any use for this. Like, I don't have a screen high up, but in my 3 years of owning this chair, I only did this once when setting up the chair, thinking, oh wow, this is gonna be cool. It does actually feel pretty nice on my back, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, getting up is a little difficult though. Okay. Ah. So the arms move with the chair, and that is why you're able to adjust it so far back, but that's a problem since they move with the chair. You can't adjust them left or right or forward and back or anything like that. It's not the worst positioning for me, but I know if I was a little bit taller or maybe a little bit shorter, it would probably be pretty bad. So obviously these chairs are in way different price brackets, but for the same price you would pay for a gaming chair, you would get a lot more features with an office chair, but it'll look a lot less cool. You'll have less customizability and probably less like fun gaming features. Like some of them come with speakers and LED lights. You're not gonna get that in an office chair, but you will potentially get adjustable lumbar support, movement with the arms, seat depth changes, and you're probably not gonna get all that in a gaming chair. But there are some gaming chairs that actually do have some of these options. I know the Secret Lab gaming chair has pretty decent lumbar support, and the Herman Miller Embody Logitech partnership chair that's like $1,800 is pretty much just an office chair that looks like a gaming chair, but that's probably the only gaming chair that has all of the high-end office chair features. So if you are still looking for a gaming chair, I would try to suggest something with lumbar support, maybe something that's just better than a pillow here. It's of course gonna be a little expensive for something like that, but it will help for long gaming sessions. And if you're looking for an office chair, I'm gonna leave links in the description to a lot of different types of office chairs you can get at different budgets. Obviously not everyone's gonna have a $1,400 budget for a Herman Miller or Steelcase chair, but there are of course lots of great options for cheaper. They might just not have all the bells and whistles. And of course look at the warranty policy with your chairs. If you're going with like some no-name brand, they're probably not gonna have a good warranty, but if you have a higher end chair, they're probably gonna have something a little bit better. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more videos like these in the future. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.